Hi, I'm Dallin Banks. I'm here with Penn Hills High School, and I'm also here with Mr. Carmichael from Triangle Tech, and we're going to ask some questions. All right, question number one. Could you give me some background information on Triangle Tech?
Of course. So Triangle Tech, we are a 16-month technical school, and we were founded in 1944, right here in Pittsburgh, actually. So we've been around now for over 75 years, and we're a school where students are able to earn their associate degrees in specialized technology. We started off just as a drafting school, and since opening have not only expanded our programs to having 5 total, but we've also been able to expand our campuses to having 6 total throughout the entire state of PA. With our closest campus still being to you guys in Pittsburgh, we're actually located right in the north side.
Nice. Question number two. What kind of programs do you guys teach at Triangle Tech?
All right. So as I mentioned, we do have 5 programs at our school for you to choose from in order to earn that associate degree. We also have one program that you're able to earn a diploma that takes 8 months rather than that 16-month associate degree timeline. Now, the associate degree means your training is specialized to the needed courses that employers are requiring for employment, with less filler courses that contribute to receiving that associate degree 8 months faster than a traditional 2-year time frame. Now, first, we have our maintenance, electricity, and construction program, where students are able to gain knowledge in areas of residential, commercial, and industrial within that electrical world. We also provide a heavy focus on programmable logic controllers, which essentially are the future of that industry. Now, second, we have our refrigeration, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning program, which we shorten to REVAC. And in this program, students are able to learn, again, within the areas of residential, commercial, and industrial through the world of REVAC, along with digital controls and the skill sets needed to run their own business. Now, third, we have a carpentry and construction program. In this program, you'll be learning how to completely build a house from the ground up using residential and light commercial techniques. And similar to that REVAC program, students, again, will be learning skill sets in order to run their own business and gain knowledge within the related fields of that trade, such as things like cabinetry, kitchen and bathroom remodeling, masonry, so on and so forth.
Right.
Now, fourth, we have our CAD/AM program, which stands for Computer-Aided Drafting and Design with Additive Manufacturing and 3D Printing. In this field, students are going to be using AutoCAD, Revit, and Inventor softwares, along with learning the skill sets they need for the up-and-coming field of additive manufacturing design with 3D printing. And then finally, we have our welding and fabrication program. In this course, students are going to be learning 4 different welding processes. They're MIG, TIG, stick, and flux core, and they'll be learning that on both plate and pipe. Now, students will have the opportunity to earn 3 different certifications within that industry for AWS, ASME, and API. Now, all of that is done within the associate degree program. And as I mentioned, we also have a 8-month diploma program, and that is for industrial and structural welding. So like I said, that takes 8 months to complete rather than the 16-month program. And we're still able to focus on structural welding, those 4 main processes, along with the ability for students to earn their AWS certification.
Sounds like very good right there. Okay. Do you offer any career advising services?
We do, yeah. So the way that we have it set up is every campus has their own career advisor that helps each student individually as they advance through the program. Now, these career advisors help our students create what we call a job profile, and that includes everything a student is looking for in their future career, as far as the hours you're looking to work, the starting salary you want, the distance you'll be traveling to and from work, and most importantly, what you'll be specifically doing within that company. We also help our students learn, different interview techniques. So we'll set up mock interviews, make it a little bit easier when they have their first real interview set up. They know how to present themselves. We'll also help you out with your cover letter and your resume to make those look professional. Now, we do help our students coordinate interviews with the companies they want to work for, and we're sometimes even able to coordinate those interviews to happen right on our campus, so our students don't have to go anywhere. Now, as far as what we offer to the companies, we do make sure we have what we call an employer guarantee for them as well. That means if any of our graduates start working and are missing any skills they should have learned through our program, we'll allow that student to come back in and retake any of those classes they need at no cost to the student or to the employer that hired them. We also provide continuous placement to all of our students, which means at any point in time, if you don't like what you're doing, where you're at, the travel, the hours, or just in general, you're looking for a change of pace, you can always come back into our school and work with those same career advisors to find something that would be a better fit for you. And that is something that we offer to our students as long as they need it, whether it's 6 months out of school or 15 years out of school. And lastly, we do offer free refresher courses to all of our graduates in order to help you keep your skill sets up to date. Our services, like I said, extend even beyond graduation. So even though you'd be a graduate of Triangle Tech, we still always try and consider you a student at Triangle Tech.
I like that. Makes it seem like every student can be very comfortable with no matter what they're doing.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Next question. What programs are available in order to pay for school?
That's a good question. So much like our career advising, we have financial aid advisors on every single campus, and they're there for each of our students to utilize. And even before you make a commitment to our school, you're able to meet with one of these FA advisors to learn what the tuition will be and all the different ways you're able to afford it. And this service does continue all through your way at Triangle Tech until you get to graduation. Now, as a general idea, our tuition costs around $8,600 per semester, and that's 4 semesters total for the associate degree and 2 semesters for that diploma program, and then plus any costs for books, materials, tools, and fees. Now, we do work with grants and loans surrounding FAFSA, your federal aid through the government. We also work with different scholarship. Now, we are a yellow ribbon school as well, which means we do work with the military and the GI Bill. So if any students plan on going into the military and then want to use that resource to come back into our school, we work with that. As far as scholarships go, this is something I highly recommend every student look into, research, apply for scholarship. A lot of people think they're just for athletics and academics. Really, they're out there for everything. There are actually a lot of scholarships specifically related to the trade fields. And some of the more notable ones that we have seen and worked with are the Micro Work Scholarship, the American Welding Society Scholarship, and even at Triangle Tech, we have our own scholarship that we offer to students. So if you're able to apply for it and receive it, it can cover a full semester of your schooling. So really, really advantageous for students to apply for.
Right. Yeah, scholarships, I don't think students really understand how long, I'm trying to find a way to word this, how far scholarships, like little ones, can really take them.
Yeah, and they add up quickly too.
Exactly, yeah. Okay. What are the admission requirements to enter the program?
All right. So to enter into our program, all you really need to have is your high school diploma or a GED. We don't require any SAT or ACT scores. You don't have to have any written entrance essay or anything along those lines. The admission process as a whole allows you to first meet with an admission rep, take a tour of the school, and then get any questions you have answered. Beyond that, we'll schedule you a meeting with financial aid. So you can, like I said, go through that tuition, make sure everything looks good in the budget. And then if you're all set beyond that and you want to register for classes, then you'll start to register. So we don't really need anything beyond your high school transcripts as long as you have that diploma or your GED finished.
Do you need previous schooling or experience in these fields, or can you just jump right into it?
Yeah, you don't need any previous knowledge on any of these fields to enter into the program. With our curriculum and how it's set up, we make sure to teach every single student as if they have zero knowledge on the program, on the field, and that industry that they're entering into. Our curriculum does plan to train from the ground up. So we learn all the basics first, and then every semester as it just passes and passes, we continuously build off of what you've learned. So from the first semester, you'll still be using techniques you learned there all the way up through that 4th semester when you're getting close to graduating.
Right. So it's like the snowball effect. Everything is just basically in one.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right. So what would you say if I were to attend Forbes RD CTC?
So Forbes Road, one of the various VOTEC centers around the state, the county. If you happen to attend Forbes Road, that can be really helpful into entering into our school. But again, it's not a requirement to have any knowledge like that coming in. The reason it can be helpful is some of the credits you might take at a school like Forbes Road, you'd be able to transfer into our school at Triangle Tech. On top of that, we also provide you the opportunity to test out of classes in our curriculum, such as things like Intro to Computers or any of our math classes, or even any trade-related courses that you may have learned or received experience in your own past. The nice thing about being able to test out of some of those classes is it will certainly save you some money, and it can also potentially save you some time on that degree as well.
Right. So with Forbes Road, it's almost like you having your own resume with the experience. And I think this might be our last question. Are you in accredited school?
We are an accredited school through what's called the Accrediting Commission of Career Schools and Colleges. We have been now for over 40 years, and it's incredibly important for us to be accredited and keep that accreditation because it not only shows that we're successful in helping our students gain the skill set they need to graduate and start their career, but it also helps employers who hire our graduates feel confident that they're of who they're bringing into their company to do these important jobs that need done.
All right, so I think that's all the questions we have. Is there anything else you would like to add or any tips you would like to give out?
I appreciate you guys having me in today to go over some of these questions. Anytime that we can be of assistance or help out any students in finding the best possible career path for them and how to get there, we're always having open doors for those conversations. So if anyone is interested in Triangle Tech, a career within the trades, feel free. Check our website out, triangle-tech.edu. Give us a call. Or you can even just stop into the building and get some questions answered too.
Thank you. We'd like to thank you for having us and giving out all these pointers. That was great. Thank you.
All right, man. Thank you.